In this video, I'm going to tell you all about this product. Plus, I'm going to tell you why Alhaji Aliko Dangote barely mentions this product in his many interviews. This is Discourse, and I'm Azubuike. This product finds real-life, everyday application around us, in our homes, in our offices, in our companies, in our industries. This product is Africa's first. It is Africa's only. It's called carbon black. It's a fine black powder produced as a result of incomplete combustion of carbon. Carbon black has specific characteristics that make it a unique product with unique benefits and suitable for a wide range of applications. One of its unique properties is its wide surface area. It's composed primarily of carbon and then with traces of oxygen, hydrogen, and some other trace elements. If you have a hose, for example, which is made of rubber, or a car tire, what carbon black does in this kind of materials is that it makes them tougher. It makes your tires last longer. Every tire manufacturer makes use of carbon black. It's one of the main reasons why tires generally have this black pigment. Most of the toners that we have in our printers were made using carbon black. It has the unique ability to absorb ultraviolet rays. The Nigerian paint industry is a very strong one. We make a lot of our paints locally. Carbon black is a major constituent of the kind of paints that we use in Nigeria. It also helps to increase electrical conductivity of materials. Because of this property, it's useful for making electrical components. Now we are looking to have an economy which will make most of what we want here in Nigeria. If we have carbon black locally available in Nigeria, it will reduce the burden of importation of those basic raw materials that we need to produce our own electrical components. Companies that manufacture electrical components, we have one more reason to come to Nigeria and set up their plants to be able to produce their components. When you do refining, you produce what is used to produce carbon black. So that's why they call it a feedstock. For you to be able to then produce carbon black, you have to take it through further processing. Now, many refineries, what they will do is to sell the feedstock for carbon black to specialized plants that are built and designed to produce carbon black. So these ones buy feedstock from refineries and then produce carbon black. But what Dangote Refinery has done is that they decided to integrate a carbon black production plant unit in their existing refinery. So instead of them having to either export or sell carbon black feedstock, they decided to become an integrated carbon black manufacturer, and that will be very good for our economy. We are going to be able to produce high quality electrical components here in Nigeria. We have a lot of companies, manufacturers in Nigeria over the years who have distinguished themselves in terms of the quality they produce. We produce high quality cables, both copper and aluminum here in Nigeria. We produce high quality insulation systems and insulators here in Nigeria. If you add Dangote Refinery plus Port Harcourt Refinery plus Warri Refinery plus Kaduna Refinery plus all the other modular refineries that have now been built in Nigeria, as they continue to ramp up and come into service, Nigeria automatically will have excess capacity for petroleum products, and that's a big plus. That will take off almost 50% of the forex demand that we have in this country. What that is going to do is that it's going to increase the value of our currency, because we are not going to need as much dollars as we need right now to trade in the international market. What carbon black will do is to add to that. So whatever percentage of foreign exchange that was required before now to import carbon black into Nigeria will no longer be required. And that's a huge plus for our economy. It goes beyond just Nigeria. Remember that I said it's the first and only in Africa. countries within the African continent can utilize schemes like the AFTA trade agreement, African Continental Free Trade Agreement. Those kind of agreements can be utilized to purchase this particular product at rates that you won't get it if you wanted to import. Economic boost will contribute to creation of jobs. Factories who make tires, who make a lot of things that we need that utilize carbon black will have one more reason to set up their factories in Nigeria. It will lead to a growth of our local economy, increase of our gross domestic product. It will increase our export volume to help us to become stronger in international trade. Companies that produce items that require carbon black will have one more reason to come to Nigeria and set up their factories. You see tire manufacturers, you see more plastic manufacturers, you see companies that produce different kinds of plastic and rubber will have reliable supply of the feedstock that they require, which is carbon black, to produce and sell at affordable rates and make our economy stronger. While carbon black is not among the first line of products that you would mention when you talk about Dangote Refinery and Petrochemicals line of products, it's one that has great potential to enhance our economy, create jobs, and create a better life for our citizens in the entire African continent. So why does it talk much less about it? I'd say the reason is because it came on board when there are a lot of other very good products going out there. So much that it had been overshadowed, because carbon black is one more thing to be happy for Africa, is one more thing to be happy for Nigeria. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up and give us a like. This is Discourse and my name is Azubuike. Thank you for watching this video.